What's going on, guys? It is Shay here. Welcome back to another video, and today, everybody, we're going to be reviewing something today, which I haven't done in quite a while. So, the thing I want to do, or that I want to review, is a little something that I haven't really done much. I've kind of done a Power Rangers and Super Sentai related thing a little while ago, but this is something new. So I'm pretty sure a lot of Power Ranger fans have heard, or every Power Rangers fan who are into the toys, that is, have heard about the Reignition series that Hasbro is doing. They're releasing Zords, and they released a Power Morpher. And speaking of the Power Morpher, I have that today. I've actually seen a review on this by Dawson Writer on YouTube. Pretty sure some Power Ranger and Super Sentai toy reviewers or toy fans know who he is. He reviewed this. I saw a little review, and I'm like, you know what? I think I should get this and see how it is. I don't know why, they will release this, and I actually need to go grab something because I'm going to be comparing this to my Lightning Collection Morpher, which I do have. And yeah, so we have the the Reignition's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition Power Morpher. They have Zords. They at my Walmart, these are sold in Walmart, by the way. I think they're also sold in Target. And Walmart, they are sold for about, I think, $17. So about in total with tags like 19, so close to $20. The Zords, they have at my Walmart, which is the place I found them at, or place I found this at. They have T-Rex, they have Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, and Saber-Tooth Tiger. And if I'm correct, those are the only 3 Zords that were there. And they have also Auto Morphin figures, which I was gonna get one of them, but I'm just thinking, what's the fucking point? So I just instead got this. I may get the Auto Morphin figures at one point, but yeah, I'm gonna go grab my my own, like my Lightning Collection Power Morpher, and we'll get this thing started. Alright, I think I got everything. Here it is right here. So with that being said, let's begin. This is pretty interesting. There are 2 buttons on the top of this Morpher. Instead of just a usual red button, or just the button that you usually press on the side of the Morpher to get it to open. Also, I should point out, I won't be doing a sound test because also I don't see any point, because this is more of a collector's item than this is more of a commercial. This Morpher is more of a commercial kind of toy. There is no sounds. I took the batteries out, so no sounds in this. And I don't have all 5 of my coins. Are all in storage somewhere out here at home. But we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. First thing we have is the instructions. Smells good. So we got the Morpher out as a new toy smell. Yeah, we have that, so. But we're not testing that out just yet. My coins are falling everywhere. I don't really feel like using a knife, so I just opened it like that.
Let's take them down.
So there's that. So this is the Morpher, a lot smaller than this thing right here. To compare the sizes, those are the sizes right here. Now that I think about it, they're not roughly a little bit. They're not like, this one's not really all that smaller than this one, but it's still, it's more of of course, a kid's toy. There's a belt clip on the back where you can clip onto your pants. With the Lightning Collection, my Power Morpher, it came with the actual clip thing, or belt clip that was used in the show. I think it was only used in the show once. When they, when all of them got their Morphers for the first time. So on this version, it's more accurate. You press a button to open it, just like the original Jew Ranger, Dino Buckler, and Power Morpher. So you can turn this off. Let's turn this off, actually, just so I won't accidentally press a thing. There's a switch on the bottom here where you can switch between demo, off, and on. Of course, the handle slips down, and I have big hands, so this is really uncomfortable for me to hold. Why can't they just allow you to just remove the clip if you don't want it to be up there? I'm pretty sure there's a way, but I don't know. And this uses LR44 batteries, so have fun finding those at your local store. So the handle does lift down, which is cool. You have, of course, 2 buttons on the top, and I think this button is this button right here is the one that opens it up. And I was right. That is a very anticlimactic opening. And for the coins, since there's no since there's no indent, because on these coins, I have Mastodon's coin in mine. You know why? It's my favorite coin. You see those little notches on the top? They don't have these. You just pull them out, if you can even pull this thing out, which of course you can. Or do you have to press a button to release the coin? How the hell do you pull this thing out? There we go. I don't know why I thought it was so hard, but this is T-Rex's coin. If I can keep the thing in my hand. This is T-Rex's coin. Jason's coin right here. These are just like, they kind of remind me of those plastic like $1 toy coins. And here it is in comparison, of course, to the size of the Power Rangers thing, the fucking Power Morpher, the new one. Drastic size difference. This one is more accurate. This one's more meant for a kid. So we have that. Here is the Lightning Collection one, and oh my god, my coin's about to fall underneath the chair. I'm half expecting this to not even fit in here because it's too small, and I am fucking right. I don't know what I was thinking. That's what it looks like, it just falls out. And I'm also, of course, expecting for these to not be compatible, because this coin's too big. However, though, it does look nice in the Morpher, though. Like, look at that. You can probably stay in there for a minute. How nice that is. This actually looks kind of cool. But, of course, it can't stay in there. So there are 3 buttons in here, and I actually have literally no idea what these 3 buttons. They probably just activate different sound effects, probably. But we're gonna get to those sound effects in a minute. Just to show off, these are the other 4 coins. I'm not gonna show them off individually because we all know whose coins these are. When I keep on saying Tommy, if Jason's coin is in here, then what else do you think the other 7? Oh my god, I can't speak. I've been walking through the sun all day, so I may be a little disoriented. The other 4 coins, you should know who they are. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on as one of my coins fall on the ground. We're gonna be testing every coin. We're just gonna be putting it on the on section. Okay, no activation sound. What about with the demo? No activation sound, I guess. So we have it opened up. Let's get a little sound going. Let's see. Let's press the left button. Okay, I assume this is gonna go in order. Got the Mighty Morphin theme song in here, which is one thing I saw. Am I Morphin messing up?
We need dinosaur power now! It's Morphin time! Tyrannosaurus! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger! Let's take them down! Time to beat these beasts! Tyrannosaurus! We need dinosaur Triceratops! Pterodactyl! Saber-tooth tiger! Let's take them down! It's Morphin time!
So that's all the sounds we have. I'm not gonna lie, those sounds suck. They sound absolutely nothing like, you know, Jason, Billy, Zach, Kimberly, Trini. They sound absolutely nothing like them. Like, I get it, like, it's more meant for kids, but dude, come on, really, man? Like, that sucks. Okay, what happens if I just pressed up, you know, the morphing button? Okay. Okay, nothing happens, I guess, because I don't have a coin in here. Let's start off with the way that they morph. Where's Mastodon? Here we go. Put him in first. Alright. Let's do it. Actually, technically, it's like this. That's how you do it. Okay, so there's no sounds, or unless I'm doing this wrong, or I have it on the demo section, or I need to have it on the demo section for this to work. So when you open it, there's no sound. Let me put in another coin. Oh my god. Nothing. Okay, so maybe I have to put this into the demo section. What? I don't think that's how that's supposed to work, right? Or maybe I might just be tripping or something.
Triceratops!
What? What? So when you open it, there's just nothing. What? Alright, so I'm currently editing this video right now, and I'm gonna cut you guys a little bit of time. I found out that it may have just been my Morpher acting up on me for whatever reason. So I went off and looked at the review that Dawson writer made about the Power Morpher, and his was working just fine. So I went to that review, and I pretty much just I turned it off for a couple seconds, and then I turned it back on, and it's working perfectly, so let's cut to that right now. Alright, I'm back. So I took a look at the review, and it seems like I turned this thing off for a second, and now it just works for some reason. It just works now. I don't know how, but I just pressed these 3 buttons, and I will show some sounds in this video. Because there are some hidden sounds in this as well, which I'll talk about in a bit. Let's go in and open it up.
It's Morphin time!
That's what I was supposed to do earlier. It just didn't do that with me. Don't mind the sound outside. It's just thunder. There's a thunderstorm on close by. Let's go in. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this in order. We're gonna go Mastodon first. This is this coin. I know not many people can really see it, but we're gonna put the coin
Back
in.
here, I'm ready to rock! Mastodon!
So the coins may none of this works. It's actually kind of cool now. At first I was gonna be really disappointed if this wasn't gonna work, but it seemed like it's working pretty good so far. So the coins make a sound when you push them in. So I'm gonna do it how the kid is doing it on the box. So which is like this, because this is how how every ranger holds their morpher when they morph. So
It's Morphin time! It's Morphin time! Mastodon! Yeah!
okay, you got some kiosks and shit like that.
Let's take him down! It's Morphin time! Mastodon! Let's take him down!
Hey. Hang on.
Zach here, I'm ready to rock!
It sounds like the Morpher is losing power or is messing up. That's what I think that sounds like. Alright, next up is Kimberly. Good old Pink Ranger.
Let's get these monsters! Pterodactyl!
That is not, what's her name? Amy Jo Johnson. Here we go.
It's Morphin time! Dinosaur power! Pterodactyl!
This is really painful.
Kia!
There we go. This feels better.
Time to beat these beasts! Dinosaur power! Pterodactyl! Kia! Time to pterodactyl!
Billy.
I'm here and ready. Triceratops!
Out of anybody that I've heard so far, Billy sound, even though this is not actually, David Yost or anything, he's probably this guy's probably the closest that I've heard that sounds like, them. So, God, this is so painful. Like, I gotta complain about this right quick. This is one gripe I have with this. This Morpher, so far, is genuinely good, but can I just have the ability to move the belt buckle, please? Like, Christ, dude. Anyway,
It's Morphin time!
we don't need to hear this. We can just open the Morpher and cut to the sounds.
Dinosaur power! Triceratops! Kia! I'm here and ready. Dinosaur power! Triceratops! I'm here. Dinosaur power! Triceratops!
So we got Billy. Training.
I'm here and ready. Triceratops!
Okay, so it seemed like this Morpher also has a defective coin. Just like my, Lightning Collection Morpher, that also has a defective coin, which is Billy's coin. Okay, let's try it again.
I'm here and ready. Triceratops!
This is the wrong coin.
Trini here, let's do it! Saber-tooth tiger! I'm here and ready. Triceratops! Trini here, let's do it! Saber-tooth tiger!
Can I just do the sounds like this without having to open it up?
We need dinosaur power!
Yeah, I
now!
can, okay. So I don't have to always open it.
Saber-tooth tiger! Kia! Let's blast them! We need dinosaur saber-tooth tiger! I'm here and ready.
Alright, this is already my least favorite coin, and I like Trini too, like, you know, the character. I like her. But this coin is defective. I mean, my favorite coin on these is Mastodon, but still. Where is... Here he is. This is the last one of the bunch, which is indeed... I keep wanting to say Tommy. Jason.
We need dinosaur power, now! Tyrannosaurus!
I'll hold the Morpher like this from now on, because it's really painful holding it the other way.
We need dinosaur power, now! Tyrannosaurus! Hi-ya! It's Morphin time! We need dinosaur power, now!
So, for this, you can just outright just press any of these buttons and you'll get a couple sounds. So, I'm gonna see if I can get a sound.
Dragonzord!
Wow, they actually used the sound from the show. Because that was the sound that the Dragonzord made in the show. So, just in case anybody does not know, yes, they are going to be releasing a Dragon Dagger toy, and from what I heard, they may be releasing Tommy's as Morpher in this line, which also means if they're releasing the Dragon Dagger, then that means that they also may release a Blade Blaster. I want a Blade Blaster so bad, and every Blade Blaster that I come around to and find are usually expensive, like into $200. Like, I don't have that kind of money, dude. But yeah, this. It's okay. So, yes, just in case you didn't know, and if you want to know, the Dragon Dagger will be coming with Tommy's coin. So it would look a little weird having Tommy's coin in here. That'd be kind of funny.
Kimberly on! Let's get these monsters!
Kimberly. I'm actually going to turn the coins around so I can see what buttons to avoid. Okay, so we got a couple of notches. Let's press down all three. Let's see if I can use all my fingers.
Trina here! Let's do it! Saber-tooth tiger! I'm here!
Let's see, it's just Billy's and this. Where's Billy's? I'm gonna say it's this one? Yeah. So it hits these two notches, but this one's not hitting all of them, which is a little weird.
Let's get him! Tigerzord! We need
Hold up.
Let's get him! Tigerzord! It's Morphin time! Tigerzord! Hey-ya!
Sounds like an anime character.
Let's get him! It's Morphin time!
That's actually cool. I didn't know anything about a fucking white tiger coin. Like, that's pretty cool. Now, that kind of just leads me to believe, are they going to make Saba or something? Or are they just going to make a White Ranger Morpher? Because if they're releasing a Dragon Dagger with the Dragonzord coin in it, then there may be a chance that they'll probably release Saba with the White Tiger Ranger coin. If they do, man, then that's going to be pretty cool. I might actually just respect this line. Because, I mean, this line of toys already looks pretty okay. I don't really care much about the reboot. I kind of just care more about the toys. Can you please shut up? I care more about the toys than anything. Because they're just a more important part for me. But this is really cool. And now that I know that the fact that they have both versions of Tommy in here, the Green and White Ranger, I kind of like this. This is actually not that bad. The biggest gripe that I have with this is the belt clip. That's the biggest gripe that I have with this, because you have a lot of finger room in here. You're only like, I get it. This is a kid's toy. I get it, dude. And I'm 20, but could you just have the ability to just remove? I think if it came with the actual clip piece right here, I think they probably would have given you the ability to remove the belt clip. But even so, I would have just loved for them to just be able to give me the ability to just not have it up here at all. Like, it's really, really annoying, dude. So, yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I'm holding it like this now. I'm holding it a weird way, because, like, that is just, it just kind of irritates me, honestly. So, if I have to give a rating for this Morpher, and, of course, the coins, I'm going to give this maybe 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It's actually a pretty okay Morpher for 17 bucks. Like, unlike stuff like this, and the reason why I have, and I'm pretty sure I maybe mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but the reason why I did not do a sound effects test or little sound test with this or comparison, an actual comparison, because there's no batteries in here. Because when you just open it up, oh my god, there's so much room back here. When you open it up, I don't have any batteries in here, so yeah, and I don't want to go get batteries, so it's just I just came here to get this. My whole thing is that if I ever had to kind of give a little thing, which should you buy? It's all depending on you. I mean, this is the biggest question, and that's the most logical answer and the most obvious answer. It's up to you, depending on which one you want. Do you want a more show accurate version, or do you want a cheaper version, but a smaller, very uncomfortable to hold? Well, uncomfortable for me in my case. Maybe it's because I have big hands and my middle finger is just sticking out where the belt clip is. And when I hold it up here, my middle finger, like, it has the habit of pressing this button, which makes me want to do this. So, if you really want, like, something like this, go for it. I mean, I don't know how much they go for now, because I got this around the time this was released. I got this, I think, a day after Christmas of 2020. So I've had this Morpher for about 5 years. But if you're just, you know, a little kid, if you're just like a parent or somebody looking for, and your kid is like a really huge Power Rangers fan, especially with Mighty Morphin, this is it. This is it right here. That's why I rate this like a 9 out of 10, because you have all 5 coins. It's only $17. As I said, the only disadvantages to this is that it's uncomfortable to hold. Like, you can hold it like this, yeah. But if you want to morph, like, you know, how they do it in a show, that's going to be quite hard. Especially because, you know, there are some kids out there who have big hands just like me, and you have to hold it like this, dude. Like, look, what is this claw crab? So you have to hold it like this, and then, you know, and even still, you still have to press the button if you want this to work. So, yeah. But also,
Back here. I'm ready to rock.
So,
Blast it on.
that's my question. Did this work the whole time, or does this work the whole time and I'm just being stupid, or was something genuinely wrong with this? Because when I was pressing these buttons earlier, they weren't doing anything. They just kept repeating the same phrases for when there's no key, when there's no coin in the Morpher. See, like these, and you have that. There's a lot of things in this Morpher, man.
Back here. I'm ready to rock. Blast it on.
But I really like this thing, dude. And I think this just got released, you know, to stores. So, and from the Walmart my local Walmart, there are plenty of these. Like, there's like, I think 5 or 10 of them out there, and they're at this like big green box. But yeah, I got mine from Walmart. There are probably maybe some out there at like Target or something. But for the most part, as I said, if you're a parent, you know, mom or dad, or hell, maybe if you're, you know, like a big sister, big brother, and your little cousin or little sibling, sister, brother, anything, is a really big fan of Power Rangers, this is it. This is it for them. You don't have to get them this. I'm pretty sure there's some kids out there that actually have this, but you don't have to get them something like this, or the Legacy version, or the Legacy Morpher, which came before this. So this thing is really good for $17. So as I said, I'm rating this a 9 out of 10, and I may just play around with this a little bit. Like, this is actually a really cool Morpher. And the only other disadvantage is that you may get defective coins. I really wish that the red button, or just a button over here, was in general, and that the belt clip was removed. Because I really wish, you know, they would have given us, you know, like, give me that. Take it out, come on. I wish they would have given us this. And from what I know, this doesn't fit in here. Well, it would if the belt clip wasn't in the way, because, damn, that's actually... Okay, and now I didn't realize how small, or how much the same size this thing is, because it can fit in here, maybe a little loose, but it can fit in here. It's just a belt clip on the bag is what's preventing it from going in all the way. Well, actually, let me see if I can do that. Yeah, look at that. Goes in, it's loose, it doesn't actually stay in there, but it can fit. That's cool. Well, technically, this is actually the way that, you know, in Jew Ranger, this is actually the way they had their dino bucklers in. They would like flip the handle down and just pull it out. I think I could probably do it with this, actually. Well, you can, but not really. Yeah, I forgot that's how they actually had their Morpher, or their changers, and their holsters, because it's technically a holster in Japan. Flip the switch down, or flip the handle down, and you pull it out. That's pretty cool, though, dude. I really, really like that. And another disadvantage, or more for me personally, is the like whole, I guess, detail thing. There's no Jew Ranger Z logo or any of the details on the back here. Of course, you know, with the belt buckle being in the way. I really wish there was a way I could take this thing out. Because if there is, dude, then I think I may just be okay with me not having the belt buckle. I mean, it fits good on my belt. And also, you know, if you're a kid or you in general want to just go around, I also didn't realize that you could just take the coin out like that. Like if you yourself or your kid just wants to have this on their belt or on their pants or something, this is very easy to put on your pants. So as I said, if I recommend this, I highly recommend this for anybody, any Power Rangers fan. It's pretty cool. Really cool toy. Comes with all 5 coins, has a bunch of sound effects. Maybe not so, maybe a little generic, but still comes with a lot of sound effects. And of course, they're not from the same, you know, from like, you know, taken from the show or directly made by the actors. Still a really nice toy. But thanks to everybody for looking at my review of the Power Rangers Reignition Power Morpher. I'm trying my best to get this video edited and put out at least by tomorrow. And if there's a chance I can get it out today, then so be it. I'll do that. So with that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.